Are you tired of the fake and you want something real? Need topics that concern you, something you can feel. Real Talk TV is the spot where it's at. Take a seat at the round table, let's have a chat.
What's going on, everybody? Mr. Fantastic here, and welcome back to the Real Talk TV Roundtable discussion. As you can see above, we got our signs right here. That means you're in the right place at the right time with the Roundtable discussion. We want to thank you all for being here and continue to follow us on all social media platforms. We are streaming on Roku TV, Android TV, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, and Roku TV. Okay. Mobile channel on this mobile TV. You can download the Roundtable and stream it anytime, any place you want on your devices. Once again, we want to advocate for autism, sickle cell anemia, and as well as mental illness. Any advocacy, any organizations that would love to come and talk about these things, sickle cell anemia, you're welcome. We have a platform for us. Just hit us up at the Real TTV Roundtable at gmail.com. We can make this happen. Once again, I have my panelists here. And we have a very great show, great topic that's about to go down. It might get juicy up in here, D. It might get juicy up in here. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead.
Go across the table on Craig.
We want to keep our eye on them too. That's why I separated them on purpose. Okay, so check it out. Let's go ahead and let's introduce our panelists like right now.
Yeah, it's Black Watch Neighborhood Hero, Fayetteville native, you know what I mean? We doing music, we doing movies, Humble Down, streaming on all music platforms, follow me everywhere but in the grocery store. The setup, the movie coming out next month, shout out to Pennington Publishing, Real Talk TV, let's go.
Hello, I'm Hasana Scott. You can look me up on Facebook, Hasana Scott, Hasana. Also, my business page is The Skin I'm In. I advocate for my two sons for autism and trauma. And you can call me the flea market girl because I go to all the flea markets. And that's it.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Candy. I am the owner of Candy Kim's Crafts and Photography. You can catch me on Facebook and on Instagram and also on TikTok. It's Candy Kim.
I'm Craig Pearson, veteran of Fayetteville, North Carolina, and I'm just Craig, representing 600 pound big boys.
Oh my goodness.
Hey you guys, I go by the name of Hazel. I do poetry and I also have my own homemade soap business. Also, I have an poetry album dropping on all streaming platforms called Hopeless Romantic, and then I got a book on the way. To follow me on my poetry on Instagram, you can follow me at HazelLoves _ the letter U. For my soap business, you can follow me on Instagram at Naturally Haze.
That bar.
What's going on? I'm Boogie, your host, aka Mr. On the Block podcast. You can follow me on social media at just_Boogie. There's Boogie with 2 I's and 2 E's. And you can follow my podcast page at On the Block Podcast.
That's what's up, y'all. And last but not least, man, Mr. Fantastic here. Real Talk TV Productions, man. You can hire us at any time. Hit us up, realttv@gmail.com for all your media visual services. If you're getting married, hey, well, I'll come film your wedding. Like, I got your music video. Let's make it happen. It don't matter. Hit me up, man. But I'm here with my panelists, and we have a very, 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 very juicy situation. Juicy situation here, dude. So let me go ahead and introduce this topic. So we can go ahead and waste some time, okay? Candy, why do women, Hazel, expect a man to be financially stable in order to date or be in a relationship with that man? And I need to understand, is this the mentality of you women out here?
When you women.
I'm just saying, you women.
You start already.
You women. conversation. I told you Black I was going to get him in Atlanta with these two women that said, if he ain't making $100,000, he ain't on my level, and I ain't messing with him.
Ooh. Please don't.
He can't do nothing for him. I mean, exactly. I mean, is this what we be thinking, ladies?
$100,000, no, that's not.
No, but why does a man really have to be? Does he have to be financially stable to date you? Why can't he be in the process of getting?
A broke female?
I'm just saying, if she's in the process
But
of
most
getting
of them
herself,
are.
and most men.
So what's financially stable?
Right, what's financially
Yeah, let's put a number.
Well, this was the topic. So let's say, and for instance, the young ladies that I was with in Atlanta, she said that I make $100,000. Would I look like dating a man that makes $25,000
That's in her
or
income bracket.
$50,000?
That's in her income bracket.
Yeah, go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Okay.
Because I'm ready to just tear this whole thing up.
So in her defense, 20, 25,000, 30, let's just say $30,000. The average American
Yeah.
makes $30,000.
Right.
You can make that serving tables at a restaurant.
Facts.
Now, granted, let's just say you're 18, 19. That's cool. I'm 32. What do I look like doing that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go get a trade. Because if you go get a trade, I don't care if you want to chase rap, acting, singing, anything. You go get a trade, you can financially do everything you want to do in this life.
Yeah. I look at it like this.
Well,
Pause.
patient.
Wait,
to come out.
there's no patience here, bro. Talk. You get it on out, bro.
So what about the motivation? What if they're waiting? What if they're taking classes while they're making that 20,000 or less than 20,000? What if the motivation is more than the income? What if you get with somebody, they're making an income and then they lose everything they had?
If you're
motivation.
at that point, you have no business dating. You have no business dating if you're in school and working. What are you dating for? You just want to have sex at this point.
Okay, that's all you know. But I kind of get where she comes from because it's like, okay, say, and most men will do this before most women will do. A man would take a woman making less than him quick. He'll pick up on her quick.
You reaching for that 50-50 conversation?
And I don't even like the 50-50 conversations because you got to be 100 to me. You be 100 with me and I'm be 100 with you. But if he's on that come up, if he's on that, going to school, I'm taking this trade. By the time I finish my trade might take me more than your 100,000 where you at right
And
now.
why not find a girl that's doing the same thing you're doing? Why go reach for a girl that is already successful?
But see, we might not be equally yoked then if I'm looking for the same thing that she's doing. So
But how
I'd
are
rather
you
get-
equally yoked? If
I said it might not come to that because her interest might not be that same interest as mine.
I'd rather talk to a girl that's in my class, that's working a restaurant job, versus going to the club, meeting this girl that's already in a section with 8 other guys that's bad. Knowing she out of my level. First of all, me as the type I am, I'm not going to approach no female that's bad. You want to know why? Because I'm not ever giving no female a You're not going to tell me that one. I'm going to stay within my bracket. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm getting all yeses straight across the board.
Facts.
I'm not getting no.
No.
If she already driving a Bentley, let's not even say Bentley. Let's say she's driving a Benz or a BMW. I got a Honda. Nah. Because your car note is too much for me at this point.
Okay, so say Black, would you date a woman that's making less than you?
Of course.
Because it depends on the type of guy you are. If you're a provider, that income is not going to matter.
It's intimidating dating a woman that make more than me. I'm just keeping it a yes.
And that's what you had with some men,
That's
they
the
intimidating.
attitude, and they be ready to leave.
That come with it.
And keep springing.
If I make more than you,
well, I do this, I got that. What I need you for?
Yeah.
What you in my life for? So
I got it all myself. Okay,
There's some men that be willing to come sleep on your couch for nothing.
I was that man.
Yeah.
I was that man.
So
I don't ask for nothing.
it's motivation. Like, are you ready to be like, are you willing to get up? Like, when those days when you can't, you know what I'm saying? So, but if you make more money than me, you might motivate me to get more money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Right. I'm with her. I'm
Yeah.
with her with the motivation thing. It ain't about to me, it ain't about the amount of money you bring in every week or every month or every year. As long as something is generated.
Facts.
And, you know what I'm saying? And we're building, whether we're
Together.
here or here. Because tomorrow you can lose it all. So,
That's facts.
so with all that, this and that, I mean, it's your preference, whatever class you want to be in, but you know what I mean? You got 80-year-old people running McDonald's, man.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Working beside their grandkids nowadays. This is the society we live in, so
Facts.
we can't be that shallow. We
That
got way much more things to worry about than who bringing in the most money in the household, as long as the house is operating.
Facts. And I believe that honestly, like when a woman is making, and this is for me, if a woman is making more than me, I would cling so much to her energy on how she's making that money to try to even get to her level. You know what I'm saying? When you look at celebrities and just throwing it out there, Cardi B making all this money, Offset making all this money, what happened to their situation? They on the same money scale,
Me personally,
but there isn't.
in my experience, I got 3 kids by the same age, thank God. But it's not that she was making more money than me, her job was more demanding than what mine was.
That part.
Feel me? So when you got, whether it's the man going to work, we both work, but I had, retail, so that takes up your whole day. So that leaves me with the kids, whatever they got going on in the day. Then I work at night.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or whatever goes on. So it's a balance. You never know the situation where people are in, and you never know who you're gonna meet with what.
So do women look down on men that's making less than?
Yes.
Yes.
That's not question.
Always.
If listen,
You got so many women out here that want the opposite of what they are.
Never get us
You know, they don't have any money, but they want a man that's making $6,000-$7,000. They don't have really a house to live in, but they want a man that has some women you can't even talk to without them giving you their cash out. They'll give you their cash out before they give you their name.
Okay.
So, nah.
You can find them with them type of
It's plenty of them.
You never say that.
They're out there.
Because someone
You
should
can meet them all day long.
Soon
They
as they
have
get
a
cash
list of
out from
demands
church.
of what they want.
Okay, everybody getting out cash out.
You can't even say happy birthday to a woman first. Don't give me happy birthday, bless my cash app.
Okay.
And that's all ages. That ain't even young girl.
But then when it's a man's birthday, what do we get?
What you mean?
We get one holiday a year,
That's
and
why
nobody
you
likes
don't
it.
want
Ain't nobody else.
Nobody likes it.
Father's Day?
How many cookouts you see on Father's Day?
Father's Day? No,
balloons you see on the corner of Father's Day.
Father's Day, because most of the women be like, I'm the father.
I'm the father.
I'm the father. I'm everything. I'm taking care of
And
that.
those are the type of women that you deal with. Right. Deal with them.
Well, other ones hide under the rock.
So with dating a woman that's making more than you are, and you mentioned before that it's a pride thing.
Let me tell you something, right? My old lady right now, my fiance, because we do get married, let me stop calling it that. My son's mother, like, when we met, right, I was with a whole nother chick when we met, you know what I'm saying, as a friend. And I lived in a 1-bedroom crib, working in a restaurant. When I met her, I was still living in a 1-bedroom crib, working in a restaurant. I've seen this girl go from working in college to choosing to leave college, to focus on working, to making triple what I was making. Then when we started dating, she was taking care of the household. So and there's always conversations amongst friends, family, parents, everything about money. And it don't have this, it's not necessarily how much you making, what's he doing, this, that, and third. It's just conversations about money. So me as a man, I found myself not being able to lead the conversation as far as our relationship was concerned about money. So for me, it was like, I needed something different. And you want to know what's crazy when I changed my life? Because you know me.
Yeah.
Right? I went from throwing parties to working in restaurants. You know what I'm saying? So she came home one day and was like, yo, why don't you try trucking? You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I'm like, because I'm going to be gone, I'm missing this, I'm missing that. And then I for some reason, I just dove head first into it, right? So the day I was getting ready to leave, we both cried. I'm at her job, man. We both crying. Everybody like, oh, it's gonna be all right. Y'all be good. Da, da, da. And I realized after 2 months being in there, I went from an average salary of $30,000 a year to making 65. Then I'm going from 65 to 75.
Nice.
From 75 to $100,000 job,
Yes.
where I can go buy any car I want.
Nice.
I can pick my kids up, take a shopping, do whatever I want at any given moment. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, it was like I wanted to better myself, to do more for her, because she was paying for the trips, for the clothes, for the shoes, haircut. My haircut $40.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I didn't have to go down no $15 haircut.
And that goes to show you that there are women out here that will hold down the fort as long as she sees
But
her
the one
man.
thing that you didn't recognize, she motivated him. She
Facts.
suggested for him to do something,
Facts.
for him to go and do it.
Fact.
So that was all about her and that foundation.
Fact.
So if she didn't motivate him to do it, what would he be doing now?
Yeah.
She really seen the bigger picture, because the girl I was with before, she didn't care.
Like I said, it depends on the women you
Yeah,
choose.
facts. I believe that having a strong woman, not only a strong black woman, but a very strong woman is behind every strong man.
Right.
Makes a difference. And him.
And to be honest with you, that plays a part in mental health, whether people know that
Yes,
or not.
yes.
Because even when you talk about money with just your lady, we get to, if you're not making as much as your wife or more, you get to the point where you don't even want to bring up certain conversations, because internally you're like, bro, like, I can't get her to bring down what she wants, like marry her, or go get this, like our cars broke down, like we living in this type of situation, like what am I supposed to, like you become more timid and to yourself,
Yeah.
and it breaks a relationship, whereas, and this is honestly something with women that women have to learn to do differently. Women verbally beat on men and don't even realize it. That word
Some
bum,
of them do. Yeah.
that scrub,
Yeah.
all like, instead of calling a man name, motivate, bring him some flyers to go do different things. You know what I'm saying? Women, that whole, and I hate to say them, this group, because I feel like they're outside. Well, personally, they're probably incredible women. But that whole city girls mentality,
Yeah.
like,
Being independent and
Yeah,
we don't need
right.
a man. That,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, F you, pay me.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't know. Before you get to this, you gotta pay.
They music, city girls, boy, I listen to their music, boy, it is like,
That's what we've been,
Right.
That's what we've been fed.
But if you watch the live, when they on live with their men, them girls shut up and listen.
Oh,
okay,
yes.
so
They shut up and listen. They
It's entertainment. They're making money.
Yeah.
They're catering to that type of women.
People have to understand there's a difference between entertainment and real life,
Real
and real
life, yeah.
situations. And the thing about it is that, yeah, if you have a woman that's dealing and that's working with you, and a man is also working together in that relationship, yeah, it's gonna blossom, you're gonna have very successful. But if you got one person that's basically holding things down, kind of like that dream world that some women think about is the white picket fence, the big house, sitting at home with the kids and all this stuff. Okay, that stuff got to be paid for.
It does.
So who gonna pay for it? After a while, and then they get mad because the man is tired. Well, yeah, he's working 3 and 4 jobs. He's trying to provide. He's also trying to take care of some of your wants.
Yeah.
Because also too, men are in competition with whoever the woman has on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and all that stuff, blowing their head up. And then the one day that the man doesn't say you're beautiful, then now we got an issue. Yeah.
Some men can be in competition with the woman they're with. You
That
get
is
what I'm saying?
true. You'll get
So,
jealous.
like, I grew up in the city girl world, so I hustled. So I took those hustles and hit the flea markets and everything that I was saving after my separation. You know, like I took it and used it. So I want a person to meet me. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
If he meets me with that same motivation, we can make it. When I'm weak, you're strong. You know what
Right.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you're strong,
It's called
I'll make you a
synergy.
little link. You
That way
know?
y'all have that synergy and you
Yeah.
keep going.
So when that
Right.
happens, that's, you know,
But see, that's a beautiful thing, like what you're saying, because like whenever I'm weak or either when I can't do something, then my woman, she can come in and I got you, boo. Don't worry about it. I mean, you know, it's a thing where if I'm paying $300 for your hair and if I need a haircut, can you at least give me $20 so I can get my cut?
Would you be okay with a woman doing that?
All day long. I'm easy. You give me a 6-piece
As
McNugget.
long
I'm
as
happy.
she don't throw it back in my face, Lord.
Yeah,
Who
that's
get your
the
haircut?
thing.
I get your haircut.
That's vice versa.
Right.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't look at it. You wouldn't have got that interview.
Are women statistically making more than men
Yes.
these days?
Black women are graduating college at a high rate.
Mm-hmm.
And the class actually took, men are actually making more because women actually take off for births and everything, so we don't actually get higher as men. We take off work more often. Yeah. They don't look, they look at us and they're like, well, she may not fit it because she might get in a relationship, she might get married, she might have to take off for maternal leave, you know, so.
I gotta see that on paper because
Oh, yeah.
I figure a lot of women they get started out with higher rates than a man does. Because you gotta think about it. If I own a company, if you own a company, you come in and let's say you got every qualification across the board. I'm hating you. Because at the end of the day, you ain't finna come in here and poke your chest out and outshine me. But if she come through the door, let's say you ask for 80, she only asked for 60, baby, you get 75, and I'll holler at you on the flip side, bro. That's how the corporate world really views that. If you really, because you gotta think, just do a mock. Go into a business and apply for the same job. One male or female, just one of y'all, just go in and watch how they treat you, or watch how they conduct their interviews. Watch how they treat you during training. Women technically have it easy because not for nothing, but a man won't eye candy around the office more than anything.
That part.
That's true.
That part.
That's just being honest.
When you go to a doctor's office, what you see in the window? What you see in the window?
Everything's entertainment. It's infiltrated life. Society.
Facts, yeah.
To the fullest. I mean, it's like you said.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is. I mean, you know, if such and such is getting her hair done, her body shaped, and you know, the woman at home is working hard or whatever, she looking at herself in the mirror, might not be as, you know, her man might not be holding her down limited like that. Oh, now she want to change or whatever for herself. That's what they say for themselves.
Yeah.
But,
You know,
that's what they say.
that's always the answer. Why are you doing that? You don't need it. Oh, you can't tell me why I don't want to do it for myself.
Next thing you know, you're paying $5,500 for a new butter.
So what would be for you as a female? What would be a great amount that you would feel comfortable living off of?
So now we gotta start showing big statements.
Right.
I'm just asking. I mean, what would make you feel comfortable
So
to
now
live?
today I gotta bring my W-2.
Wow.
I can't say an amount because I'm actually okay with what I'm doing for myself.
Right.
So whatever anybody brings to the table is just gonna add to my
Extra.
Okay.
Every extra.
Yeah, so I'm good. I may I'm struggling a little bit, but whatever he gonna bring, I ain't gonna struggle. I'm gonna be relaxed.
Because it's always working towards a purpose.
I'm
Man.
not-
As long as we're working together in a relationship, no matter who's making what, that's how I see it. You know?
To be honest with you, like my situation is kind of different because, like I said, my number one motivator. So when she motivated me, I'm gonna go to the moon trying to make a meal because you put me in a position, you enlightened me on a position to where, as a black man, I got financial freedom.
Facts.
And I see it differently because she's a white woman that did that.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
She has that positive purpose.
Yeah, that part.
You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't have to trust me. I stepped way out of my family's comfort zone when I did that. But it was like it showed my family like, okay, we trust her to have his back.
Mm-hmm.
He's okay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And everybody that knows me know I changed my life with this. So going through financial freedom and having somebody enlighten me, I can't help but to say, baby, I got this. You don't need to do nothing. If I'm short on the bill, cool, because I know you got your check coming in, and I know you're going to hand it to me, because she ain't, first of all, when the bill comes, she on my phone to pay.
Yeah.
Like, listen, if you ain't got it, I'm going to pay it. You know what I'm saying? But I got it. You know what I'm saying? So if like for me, it's like I respect that. Like, you come in my life, put me on to something different, and change my mindset. Yeah. I was childish and running the man. Listen, you do a little digging. Yeah. You're like, oh, this man was wild. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But hey, it took that strong woman, once again, that strong-minded woman, like you said, it was mental, and she had that vision. She seen the potential. Mm-hmm. And that's important to have somebody like that that's seen the potential, not see the financial value of you.
Right.
You know, but you have a potential that's actually is valuable.
Man,
you know, and that's where you're at.
She don't want for nothing. Her family her family love it. You know what I'm saying? So to be with somebody in my like if you ever meet her, you be like, bro, ain't no way you was that broken sheet. You know what I'm saying? Took a liking to me. Bro, I was down. Mm-hmm. And she was like, I don't care. Like, I'm rocking with you. And that's a beautiful, that's the type of woman, that's when I say a man shouldn't go 50-50, that's what I mean, because that's the type of woman. If you're that type of woman, your man is supposed to be like, I got this.
You gonna rock with me like that, huh?
See? Prove my point. Anyway.
Black people. Right.
Colorism part 2.
Part 2. We had that topic. But so as we wind down on this discussion, as you see, time is running. We have to close it up. Any last thoughts on this financial situation?
Motivate your mate.
Right. Even if you're making $100,000 and he's making 25.
Motivate him.
The WNBA player only make 114.
My thing is motivate your mate as well as motivate yourself. And as long as you two are working towards each other and working towards your bond, it can be a beautiful competition with yourself because you're all working for the same thing. But then the problem is when you have people that want the opposite of what they are. They want somebody with good credit, but yet they credit to they want somebody to drive a BMW, yet they ain't even got a car. Mm-hmm. So, nobody wants to carry that way. Because everybody's quick to say, what? I can do bad by myself.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do bad.
Right.
Yeah.
Do bad over there.
Right. Don't be bad with your bad credit.
Right.
Be consistent with whatever it is you're doing.
Right.
Consistency is good, man.
Look for the level up.
Don't give up. Keep pushing.
Stop being complacent. That's one thing that people in general get stagnant with. Like they just are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
If you're comfortable, you got room to grow.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't have no.
And that's with anybody. It doesn't even have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship.
Yeah.
If you get comfortable in a situation, you look at them like, nah, bro, we gotta do better.
Facts. Right. Well, we gonna end this topic off, man. I still feel the way, man. Like I would date a woman that's making more than me. But the first minute she talk about I did this and I did
So
this.
you looking for a sugar mama?
Ben!
Everything's possible, you know.
Me, I would equate, it wouldn't be how much she makes, it's what she do.
What she do?
That would put her in a certain mind state.
Yeah. But yeah, that's just how I would take in a woman that's making less than me. As long as I see potential when she's doing something to level up, like you said, elevate herself as well. We do this together.
Right. Teamwork.
We can do this together. We're friends. You know? Alright, man. So this is the roundtable discussion, man. It's been nice, man. And continue to catch us on all streaming platforms, Roku TV, Fire Stick, Amazon, YouTube, everywhere, man. TikTok, is that right?
Right.
Roundtable discussion on Go Talk TV. Yeah. Okay.
Good.
Good. Alright, man.
What's the next one?
It's Real Talk TV. We got it on lock.